Welcome back, West Texas. Well, NCAA March Madness is in a bit of a holding pattern right now, so we figured this would be a great time to talk some NFL free agency. And it's been a very busy offseason, some shockers, some not so many shockers. Marissa, any moves that really stood out to you so far?
Listen, I want to scoot it over to Damien first because I know every time we're in the office, West Texas, him and Burt are the main two that's free agency moves. So, Damien, what was the move that surprised you the most?
Okay, the move that surprised me the most would have to be Saquon to the Eagles. I know Burt was telling me, and I'm sure, Marissa, you heard us, unfortunately. I know we talk loud. We were talking about how Saquon to the Eagles, no way that happens. Oh, my goodness. When I got that notification, it was like the feds did a sweep, man. I was heartbroken. My heart just ripped out of my chest. Because Saquon to the Eagles are already a Super Bowl contending team.
Right.
Now they get an all-pro running back. I mean, what are you going to do with that?
Well, I don't know. I blame the Giants because
I thought you would, Burt.
The Giants, I'm going to assume they're being a little cheap here, but also at the same time, in 2022, they offered Saquon Barkley an extension, and he turned it down. And depending on the reports you read, the guaranteed money was off by $3 million. I know in the New York media, there was a lot of talk about Saquon is now dead to me. I hope he does well, just not 2 times a year. Also, he has injury history, so we'll see how that might play a role over the span of this new deal.
Listen, I know Brian Burns is coming to the Giants. Burt, I know that we all know that he's a stud on the field. Burt, what was your reaction to that move?
I'm excited about that because now you have Burns on one side, Kayvon Thibodeau on the other. You got sexy Dexy Lawrence in the middle. And the Giants should have a good front seven. They brought in a couple more linebackers. Last season, they brought in Bobby Okereke, who is a tackling machine, played every single down last year, just one of 4 players in the NFL to do that, and I hope that works out.
Now, I will say it wasn't a free agency move, but Baker Mayfield being signed to the Bucs again, a contract extension for $100 million. I didn't expect that as a fan who follows the Bucs, but Baker Mayfield is getting paid coming into this season.
Let me tell you something. You know, your first love is typically not the one you marry, right? And for Baker Mayfield, Cleveland was his first love. He didn't get married to them. But guess what? Over time, you build just so much more. You learn, you mature. And Tampa Bay was his forever home. It's his wife. And I think that's a match made in heaven for Baker Mayfield.
Can they bring back the Baker Mayfield State Farm commercials now that he's going to be at Raymond James Stadium for years?
Oh, yeah.
Those were pretty good.
Yeah.
Any other moves that surprised you all?
Okay, so today, whenever we got the notification that the Cowboys are on the same page with Dak Prescott, meaning there's not going to be an extension this offseason. This is it. This is Dak Prescott's final year under contract. $60 million cap hit. That's not a move per se, but in a sense it is because Dallas is saying, hey, this is it. Make it or break it. And we very rarely have seen Dallas go into a rebuild, at least in this decade. Or this past, couple decades. So I want to know, how does that make y'all feel? Were y'all as shocked as me whenever y'all saw that?
Yeah, I was shocked, but I think most importantly, the Cowboys will be in a rebuilding stage this year because they got to find someone to replace Tony Pollard. They have a lot of open spots that they need to fill, but Jerry Jones hasn't been making much noise in free agency at all.
Can I say I'm not surprised that Dak is going into a year where it's only 1 season left on the contract? Maybe he wants out too. No matter what happens, no matter how good he plays, no matter how bad he plays, it always seems like it's Dak's fault. There's, no blame. Like, what did we talk about after the wild card loss to Green Bay? Oh, the Cowboys, 1, didn't show up, but 2, it's Dak Prescott's fault because he didn't lead Dallas to enough points until it was too late.
And that's unfair. I think it's just something whenever you are the Cowboys quarterback, you just deal with. And it's unfortunate, but it's also it's the nature of the beast. I do want to ask this really quick with y'all as well. Mike McCarthy, Dak Prescott, do you think they're a package deal? Meaning, if they get rid of Dak, McCarthy will go as well. Do y'all believe that?
I believe so, only because now with Mike McCarthy running the offensive side, he was really Dak's best man during the whole season. But I think they are a package deal, and I feel like if one goes, the other must go as well.
Yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense because if you're getting rid of McCarthy, you're saying his offensive system didn't work. But then you're maybe saying, I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth, maybe Dak needs the right system. He had success with, what was his name, Kellen Moore as offensive coordinator. I don't know. I would agree with you. If one's gone, the other's probably gone as well. And if that's the case, Dallas will start rebuilding big time.
Now, they still have Trey Lance there. Do we think they can rebuild around him?
Oh, man. So, considering biased, I loved Trey Lance out of the 2021 draft, right? All the ability in the world came out from a pro-style offense at North Dakota State. Marissa, I am a little worried. We've seen the tape. Typically doesn't match up with what the eyes tell you, what the numbers tell you. I'm a little worried. I don't know if I'd go as far to say they can build around Trey Lance. You have a very good quarterback in Dak already. I wouldn't be so quick to move off of him. It's very, very hard to do. We can say all we want about the Kirk Cousins and the Derek Carrs, But guess what? They're always employed for a reason. Same thing with Dak Prescott. I think you got to keep him.
I would like to see Trey Lance dress this year. You traded for him for a reason.
And he didn't suit up.
I know. So, hey, maybe this year with Dak going into a contract year, maybe you start to see Trey Lance get put into some games late if Dallas is winning or losing, just to see maybe what they have. And if the season tailspins dramatically, why not put in Trey Lance? You traded for him. You got to see what he's got.
I like that, Burt. Hopefully they will do that eventually, especially coming into this season, because like we said, if this is Dak Prescott's last year just putting it out in the air, somebody's going to have to replace him.
Absolutely. And also, quick move as well. Texans, Joe Mixon. I do like that move a lot. We know C.J. Stroud, very, very good. Burt, you know, Marissa, even you were on whenever we did the Friday crosstalk. I could not stop about C.J. Stroud. He looked so good. Now you get a good back with Joe Mixon. What do you think about them Texans?
The Texans, listen, the Texans were already a team that was getting really scary later in the season. So I'm excited to see what they do next year.
I wish Saquon went there instead of Philly.
Hey, I think we all do. Okay, another one really, really quick, y'all. A lot of great quarterbacks coming out. Caleb Williams, Drake May. No, J.J. McCarthy's not going to Washington. Our boss, John Kirby, no, he's not going there.
He's going to the Giants.
Yeah, he might go to the Giants. Tell me, what do y'all think about Caleb Williams to Chicago? I know they traded Justin Fields. What do y'all think about that?
That would be good. That would be good. But Chicago also needs more offensive weapons to make that team be good.
Oh, I agree. They just got Keenan Allen, though. I like that move, Burt. I told Burt about last year, Keenan Allen would not be a Charger.
You were right. All right, so Caleb Williams, we'll see if the nail painting continues in the NFL. I know he had some messages on his fingers from time to time, but we won't go there. This is a family show. All right, Marissa Stubbs, Damien Bartonik, the captain of the CJ Trout ship. We'll be right back.